All right, so I was watching a Plies video today, Plies music video, and you know that feeling when you're sitting in an audience and you're watching someone on stage just brutally mess up, and you just feel really embarrassed for them. I kind of feel that way when I watch Plies. Like everything about him is just a big mess up. It's all a huge mistake. It's like I don't know if I just can't read if he's actually, if he's for real, or if like if I should take him seriously, or if his stupidity and just the way he dresses and acts, like if that's just something that he's proud of.
Yeah.
Like I'm embarrassed for him.
Yes. But then again, there is that sense of, I guess, maybe jealousy because he has so much money from doing this really stupid thing. So I'm
But
not
I mean,
embarrassed
then I
for
think
him.
like Jackass, like they're not proud of anything, and that's where they make their money. Like Plies raps all the time about his wealth and how classy he is, and how many good hoes he gets. I mean, like,
Apparently, a lot of them.
but if you're one to purchase high class hookers, normally you work for the state or the government.
Oh,
You
right.
dress properly.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's an interesting point. But,
It's
I mean,
conflicting to how he dresses and acts.
yeah. But, I mean, so many people love him and maybe respect him. I don't know if it's respect or if it's everyone just mocking him and he
Well,
thinks it's respect.
well, what about the music video where he was performing with who's the other rapper where he's like in his pimped out car and
It's Neo
Neo,
and
yeah,
Bust It Baby
in
Part 2.
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. The contrast between him and Neo is
One of my
just
favorite
it's so
songs.
drastic though. It's like how could he get out of his
I believe,
electrified colored car and like
right.
look at Neo and be like, I am a peer of you, like
I believe
I'm your peer rather.
his
How could
chain said goon, I believe, if I remember correctly.
that's embarrassing.
Well, not really, because it gives him this air of toughness and respect. Like, he wants respect for being tough and for all that. He doesn't want respect for dressing well.
I would argue that one.
You think that he wants
If
respect,
he raps about how expensive his clothing is, then don't you think he is demanding respect in some manner?
or maybe he's making fun of everybody for. Maybe it's ironic and he knows it that he is so
But
ridiculous.
wait, irony would make him a hipster. I don't think
Maybe he's like
I
the
don't
best.
think he's a hipster.
Maybe he's just post hipster. He's like the best hipster ever that you can't even tell that he's a hipster, but he's just so far beyond it.
Okay, YouTube. Basically, we just concluded that Plies is a hipster.
I don't know. I mean, it depends on your definition of hipster. I think he's beyond hipster. That's if he recognizes the irony of his situation. If he does not recognize the irony of his situation, then he's just an idiot with lots of money.
So then, who's Neo? Is Neo a prep? And why would they be rapping together? I,
I don't know.
I mean, he could also be a well-dressed hipster with lots of money.
Who,
That's his
Neo?
father's. Yes.
Neo?
Yeah. I'm talking about the music video.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember it well enough to remember all of their interactions throughout the video. If I remember the lyrics better. They're about making their favorite shouty to be their hood thing, their little hood thing,
Yes. Yes.
um, and about driving fast cars.
So, are we predicting that the future of future hipsters will move out of Brooklyn and go into the Bronx,
That
relocate into the hood?
that seems to be the direction that they're going. However, that's a very slow progression. I think.
Hmm.
I see where you're going, but I feel like that won't happen until Brooklyn is overpopulated with hipsters, and at that point they will say, "Oh, maybe we should be like Plies and wear chains that say goon." And you
Wow.
know,
So they won't be embarrassed. I mean, hipsters aren't embarrassed of who they are at all. So I
I
mean,
guess not. No.
Plies is just leading the front, conquering lines of hipsters in how
I
they
think
change their
he's
style.
that's only if he recognizes his situation as ironic, which I don't think that he does. I think he's just an idiot. But
That's a good conclusion.
if you choose to perceive his situation from his perspective, if you choose to perceive that he does understand the irony, then yes, he's well beyond any current population of hipsters. He's just so far beyond them. So in that case, he's really a revolutionary. So I guess the title of this video should be Plies, colon, revolutionary, question mark, or idiot. That's what it should be.
Ironic.
Well, it only depends on if you recognize the irony.